Hey everyone, I am back with another edition of Things Christians Say That Aren't in the Bible. Today we're going to look at the saying, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's in the Bible. I know because I read it. Yes, I read it too, and that statement is in the Bible, but not the way most people think it is. So let's first take a look at where this statement comes from. This is a verse in Job 1, verses 20 through 21. Then Job arose, tore his robe, and he shaved his head, and he fell to the ground and worshipped. And he said, Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return there. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. So if it's right there in Scripture, then why am I saying it's not in the Bible? Well, obviously it is in the Bible, but this statement was not meant to be taken that way. You see, there are other verses that contradict this statement in the Bible. Well, here are a couple. In James 1:17, it says, Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and comes down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow of turning. In other words, he's giving and he doesn't change his mind. In Romans 11:29, it says, For the gifts and the calling of God are irrevocable. These two verses indicate that God does give, but that he never takes away what he has given. Well, who actually takes away? In John 10:10, it says, The thief does not come except to steal and to kill and to destroy. I have come that you may have life and that you may have it more abundantly. And this is exactly what was happening with Job. Just because Job made this statement doesn't make this true. If you read the book of Job, then you already know that God blessed Job abundantly, but then Satan came and took it away. When Job made the statement that God gives and then takes away, Job was actually attributing an act of Satan to God. Or in short, Job got it wrong. So does that mean that the Bible got it wrong where this verse is concerned? Well, no. This verse just says that this is what Job said on his really bad day, not that this is who God is. We're meant to learn something about Job here, not about God. We see that Job doesn't understand what is happening in his life at that moment, that he doesn't understand what's happening in the spiritual. But when Job continues to bless God's name, we see the loyalty and faithfulness of Job no matter the circumstances. When we read this verse in context to the whole chapter, we realize this is just the story of a bad day for someone, his reaction to that, and finally, 42 chapters later, God's answer to it. You see, Job had the right attitude. No matter what, God is to be praised. But he had the wrong doctrine. You see, this is us looking at the life of someone. It's a moment of transparency and vulnerability. This isn't a place to look at for accurate doctrine. The life of Job is shown to us so that we can see real life and relate to those times. Then, real doctrine is provided for us to interpret that with. Listen to Job 42:3. Who is he that hideth counsel without knowledge? Therefore have I uttered that I understood not, things too wonderful for me, which I knew not. You see, Job regrets many of the things he said. And by the end of the book of Job, God gives us a better idea of who he is. And it's better to listen to God than to listen to a person going through a huge trial trying to figure it out. What does believing a wrong interpretation of this verse do? Well, it gives us the wrong idea of who God is. It lessens our faith in his promises, and we may not trust things in our lives to God for fear he will take them away from us. So what should it be? Well, it should be what we read in Romans, that what God gives, he never takes away. And let's not just lift verses out of the Bible and make bumper stickers and sing songs that say things without looking at the context that it's written in. You know, I don't want to sing a worship song that is attributing the work of Satan to God. And hopefully that's not just me. Well, that's it for today. I pray that you're having a fantastic week. If you are looking for a church, check us out at rebornjacks.com. I'll see you next week. Bye.